So this activity, is inspired by the great Hans Rosling. If you've not heard of Hans Rosling, it's certainly worth Googling him, having a look at things like his Gapminder project or his TED Talks, in which he tells stories, in his case, about world public health in a very inspiring way. And we think we can use some of his storytelling techniques within Power BI to create similar visualizations. As with other activities on this course, we're going to ask you to take on a role. This time, we're going to ask you to imagine that you are Hans Rosling. But mysteriously, you've been asked to manage the institutional online exam service. So this is a service where students, during the exam period each year, they come and sit at computers in computer rooms across the institution and take secure online exams. And you've been managing that service and seen it grow, but it's now at a stage where it's reaching capacity. But it's very hard to convince your managers, the budget holders, that more resources needed. So how will you as Hans convince the institution to release more funds? So what will guide you through in this activity is doing something like what we think Hans might do if he was using Power BI to tell his story. So we will start by formatting the data correctly for this type of chart, for a bubble chart. We will add a new visualization type to Power BI, which is the impact bubble chart, and then use that to create the chart and tell the story. Incidentally, we wouldn't recommend that you try all of Hans Rosling's presentational techniques. He was a trained circus performer, but that's a whole different story.